How you guys doing? We're having a discussion today about the Kenneka Jenkins case, and Teresa Martin, her mother, had a interview this morning or yesterday morning on a radio station. So there was a lot of information revealed. So I was actually we're gonna go over and share this onto our Facebook page. And I put the link in the description if you guys want to join the Facebook page and get in on the conversation in the comments. That'd be great. So, all right, so how you guys doing? I just got done watching the Kenneka's mother's interview, and she answered a lot of questions. They asked some good questions. I figured get in here and see if you guys had anything to add. Let's see if I can get the comments up at least. How you guys doing? Kenneka's mom gave an interview on the radio yesterday, and I just finished watching it, and I was just curious what you guys thought. Figured I'd share the highlights at least. I wrote down a couple questions that she did answer. Like one of the crazy things was definitely Andrew Holmes. She discussed Andrew Holmes, and she revealed some stuff about that. I think that's at 26.
Besides Mark, I knew him, from the neighborhood. But personally, none of the active. So they're coming out and they introduce and they said, well, of course, you make it seem as if they're here to help you. And all along, everybody's out for the same purpose. So I'm not going to say everybody, but the ones that fall into that category.
Right.
And it's sad.
Devastating story. So at this moment, and just to piggy off what Kyle said, because the photos came out publicly. Was that your first time seeing the photos too?
Well, they showed us 4 of the photos when she was in the freezer, and one.
Yeah, this is when she talks about the photos.
One of the photos, the 5th photo, that was like a picture of her when she's walking in the through the lobby. Know.
Well, when I saw the photos on last weekend, I was like, I was heartbroken because, my mom passed and I have photos when my mother died, but obviously they're not public. I never want them.
Yeah, she says that, just talking about how hard it must be to have to have these photos be in public, but then, of course she wants answers too. Let's see. Hide this so I get over. Of course, it's right. Okay, I want this one more part. I want to show you. It's pretty interesting. This is the Andrew Holmes comment. I don't know.
I heard him say that, but then when I went back and I tried to find
a camera there.
What about the statement? Because there was a lot of controversy about whether or not Andrew Holmes actually said, we see on the camera her walking to the freezer and the door closed behind her. I was one of the people that said, yo, I know I heard him say that. But then when I went back and I tried to find the transcripts, I couldn't find it.
Andrew Holmes called my phone. I had just got out of, I'm still a little sedated from my surgery, because I had an infection, And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. He said, earlier that day, and I was so, distraught because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera of her walking into this freezer.
Physically walking into the freezer.
I heard him say that, yeah. And I asked, and I said, for real? He said, yeah. because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there. I want my attorney. You know, I'm not coming because I was afraid.
Right.
If they doing all this lying from the beginning, what makes me think they won't try to do something to me? So I said, okay. He told me to get on. He said, what you should do is get on live and make a live and tell them that you saw the camera of Kenneka walking into the freezer. I said, okay. He said, because the hotel is not making no money. They want us to stop this. They want us to stop. They want to stop saying the Hotel Crown Plaza want us to end it. I said, okay. You know, the protest. And I said, okay. So I thought about it, you know, with me just hurting. I lost my daughter. Wait, I'm just getting over cancer. Lost my daughter. And then I have a person I'm being betrayed, stating as if they're for me, they're going to get answers. Then you give me these type of answers, even if, but without me even seeing the video. Like, you're a complete stranger. You popped up from nowhere.
Right.
You want me to, but I don't believe your words either, because even though the Bible tells you watch as well as pray. So you mean to tell me I'm going to listen to your words and do exactly as you say?
Not having seen it for yourself.
Not having seen it for myself.
You're saying he just wanted you to say what.
That's the fact. Me just want to listen to words. I would have listened to the.
So yeah, that's so it's just crazy. Yeah, he's got some explaining to do. But she also says how when he first called her. So I was gonna show that to you guys. It's 2100. Okay, here we go. Check this out.
Right. I want to bring up some of the activists. Actually, how I got in contact with you was via Andrew Holmes. He's the one that gave me your number. And we actually talked the night prior to when the videos were released. And I know you were upset with him because what happened with that? Did he have the right to go? Because he was the first person to talk about the videotapes. Did he have that right from you to do that?
No, he did not. Okay, first of all, Andrew Holmes just popped up from nowhere. He stated to me, I asked him when he called my phone, who gave you my number? Who is you? He stated that he was somebody because I'm asking for help. Right. So I'm figuring, you know, he coming to help me. And he stated to me that he was from Chicago Police Department. He's a special investigator and he's going to get me answers. So,
special investigator?
Yeah, that's what he stated to me.
So you were misled?
Yes, I was misled.
Okay.
From the beginning.
From the beginning. So
do you have any communication with him now or no?
No.
Okay.
There's no need.
Right.
I know other activists, I know from Facebook, you accused of them raising money without your knowledge all the way for the protest.
Yes.
So what was that situation? Because they were saying that, you know, money's necessary if someone gets arrested and for the buses, and that they explained that to you and you were okay if they got money to take care of those situations.
Listen, let me tell you something. I didn't know my purpose of being out there. I thank God for everybody. Whichever way they did it, I asked for help. When you ask for help, you can't direct the help, which way this help going to go. But as far as them collecting money, I never knew about it until I made a status. I wish I would have known. I would have actually wrote down a date. See, I like I said, I did timing again. And I went on Facebook to let people know that I did not know, you know, it was when they collected their money, I was not aware of it.
Okay.
2 days later, I don't know how many days. When I found out, the day I found out, they stated to me that they're gonna give me a ledger, and before we leave the protest that day, and I'm like, ledger, honest, I'm like, okay, you know, what is this? And they stated to me that it was funds that they had collected because of the protest, you know, and I'm like, oh, okay. They said, what do you want to do? They asked me what I want to do with it. I said, well, if you all collected for the protest, save it, you know? And it was some people got locked up and they was like, they was like, somebody got locked up. I said, well, go bond it out. Don't y'all have that money? You know, I didn't want to touch it because if they collected if that's what they was doing, then I'm a firm believer. If this is what you're doing, for whatever reason, y'all decide to collect it without my knowledge, finish doing what y'all doing. You know, it's not about money. And like, it was people that got bond out, they had to pay out of their own pockets, you know. And I'm like, They have the money. I don't have no money. You know, I'm getting calls saying, where the money at? They told us you had the money. I said, I didn't never touch nobody money.
Okay.
Right. Don't put the money.
You didn't even know the
Exactly.
money was being
I didn't even
raised
know.
to
I
do
didn't
that.
know.
Right.
I didn't know. And it's like, you know, is you.
Yeah, so I don't know. It sounds like he did go and he had the receipts and told her about it. So I mean, that's what he said he was gonna do to everybody. So, but and then I was gonna show you this part of Jedediah's call because he actually called them. It's a little, I don't know. It's got a lot of information in it. You guys make up your own mind. No sleeping in Rosemont. How you guys doing? Hi, Jazzy. I'm doing a screen share so I can see the comments now. Look like it's not about her, it's about Kenneka, but I must say. So I was just saying about, yeah, honestly, I think hi Rosie. I think she's just not really paying attention. She's in her, she's going through it in her own way. She's dealing with all this stuff. So but the call I think tells a lot. Listen, I don't know if you guys heard this, but check.
And I've made it my decision. I'm going to share this call. I want this to be cleared up, and I want it to be cleared up now. I'm not dealing with this bull crap moving forward. How you doing, Ms. Martin? Yes, Teresa Martin? Yes. Okay, I'm so sorry. This is Jedediah. I'm respecting you guys' wishes of not contacting me, but we're being attacked, and now there's something new about. Maybe he was on a live with a guy, Joseph, about Lamont taking someone's car. And I just really am trying to get over this no matter how. I told him that was rumors. I didn't tell him I know this for a fact. I said, put yourself in my shoes. If you're hearing all these accusations, whether they're false or not, I'm going through a lot. And I think it's wrong, that people that study now. I'm going to talk to Joseph about that. Don't put me up on no live and do this shit to me because it's wrong. And God gonna get each and every last one of y'all that study trying to I don't want to upset you, Miss Martin. Miss Martin, Lamont, how you doing? I called because the first thing I said. This is her guy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sad. She gets really upset right there. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I think she just doesn't want to even hear. She don't want to hear nothing. But this is the boyfriend now gets on the phone and he talks to him and check this out.
Yes, it is. I need to speak to you, bro. I wish we can talk. I need to ask you a question. Okay. Why is it? I'm sure you understand that she don't want to continue to deal with this hassling. Okay, so and I understand. If I may, I want to make sure I make it clear. The first thing I said is I apologize that I contacted you guys. I'm respecting you with your wishes, but our name are still being rubbed in the mud, and now we got a lot of people. Everybody's name is being rubbed in the mud. Okay. And so, but this is the thing, sir. I still, regardless of what. I was just speaking. But this is what I'm saying to you, bro. I'm saying this to you in respect. If you guys like us or not, believe us or not, if y'all want to deal with us or not, we still try to help families. And I think it's a whole lot of families out here that still want us to help. And I'm trying to get the drama to go away. Hello? I understand that you guys are still trying to help people, and I support, you and anybody else, doing whatever you can to help other people. But I've asked you, and I've asked the other guy to not call my lady anymore. And I don't want to call. I don't want to call, but what am I supposed to do if y'all want us to just sit back and let our names be defamed and things be said? So instead of me, so you saying that? So you're calling her? Really? It will help because she's not getting on Facebook or whatever thing saying something about you guys. Okay, this is what I'm saying. The first thing that I'm trying to make sure I say, and I'm not gonna call y'all no more. The first thing I'm saying is I'm sorry that this ain't on my end. I didn't figure out all the stuff. It's a big misunderstanding, and it's okay. You guys chose your route, but at this point, I'm respecting you all's wishes not to contact you no more. But I keep on every 10 minutes getting a call from people all over the world, country, about new things that's been said about us. So instead of me going on Facebook Live or me going on the news, I said I gotta break it and call, because I don't understand why y'all are so angry and upset with us. And it's a misunderstanding, and y'all have had people in y'all ears that ain't lifted a finger for y'all, and y'all choose to make us your enemies. I don't get that.
I need to ask this. What has been said or going on that would make you think that we look at you or any other person as an enemy, and that like we are bashing you guys? Because we said that we don't want to have any more dealings with you guys for whatever reason. That has nothing to. How do you equate that to hating you or bashing you or something of that nature?
Because
where's all of this coming from? She's not getting on Facebook talking about you guys.
That the initial Facebook message that said that we were that suggested we were stealing and that we were manipulative, that did a lot of damage. But I understood.
You understand that you guys are not the only one being bashed. She just lost her daughter, and people are on the Facebook and on internet and all of this crazy crap, calling her the devil, saying she cursed, saying that her son is dead, and all type of craziness. So you talking as if you are the only one that's victim here.
No, so let me say this. So let me say this to you, and I really.
Yeah, so he's saying that they're getting. You don't think it sounds like Teresa Martin, Michelle? I thought it sounded like her. That was her boyfriend. She was on in the beginning, and she got really upset, and she handed the phone to her boyfriend. And right there, he's saying that they're getting calls too. So I think they were getting calls of people like harassing them about being around Jedediah. They're saying, well, we're going through that too. So he feels like if he goes out in public, and defends Jedediah, that he's gonna have other people against him for doing that. So it's, I don't know, it's odd.
Can you please, this may be the last time I get to say anything to you all. I am sorry that you all have to deal with this extra stuff. But the only thing, and when you guys asked me to stop contacting you, I respected that. But all of this stuff is thriving because we did not squash it the same way that we built it. And when all of those accusations came, whenever discomfort came, I wish that we would have had a conversation before you all let all of these hating ass, evil, wicked ass people dismantle what was built. You all had the world behind you, and this should have never turned into this. And I still sit here today, cannot believe that I even heard that you all said that I was working in cahoots with the hotel because I called and they were on the phone. Do you know how bad that hurt me? The hotel called me.
You have to be mindful that that by you calling her and having the hotel on the other line, people will assume that something is going on. You understand what I mean?
By no means. I can get that. I can get that if I did not say to. Okay, go ahead.
But did nobody call the news? Did nobody say, go in there? Like.
No problem.
Everybody is being bashed, bro.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I don't know why the video is not lining up, but you guys could hear it, I hope.
What I'm saying to you,
you got people on that's in cahoots with you guys. Young ladies, that's out there saying things on Facebook. know, that and they are being supported by you all, and ain't no, I don't see you guys refuting it. I don't hear you guys telling them, hey, that's not true. You know what I mean? That's not going on. You know what I mean?
But I have.
But listen. You don't hear, but listen. Well, we haven't seen it. I haven't heard you. I don't follow this crap. If you tell me things when I get off work. Okay, but if you paid attention to anything I've ever said, I've always said I'm not mad at Teresa, and I understand. Listen, you said that you're not mad at her. Has nothing to do with you telling them that the things that's being said about her is not true. And we're not looking for you to refute those claims, because we are following in the name. We are following our Lord Savior. And so whatever people say about that, about my girl, and about whoever, we allow God to deal with that. You know, you understand what I mean? And it's not no hate towards you. Well, she don't hate you. She actually appreciate what you have done for her, and she always have said that. You understand? Bro, so I want to say this though, because I may never, like I said, I may never get to talk to y'all again. I don't even know if I'm, and I don't want to.
Okay, yeah, you guys did. I shared the video on here. This one. At the beginning of this, I was just putting a couple points of that was on the mom's interview. So, yeah, you guys can watch that whole thing if you want, and the mom's interview's on there too. Keisha shared that. So yeah, let me just get this up. I just want to be able to see your guys' comments. But I made a little list of like the from the interview of what she was talking about. They had first she said, like, when the kids first called her, Kenneka was already missing for 2 hours. So so she sort of set the timeline up, and then so I could do this. And then there was like a couple other things. Oh, when they called her, she thought they seemed like rowdy, with maybe they were trying to get them to help look at the video. And when she arrived, the kids were getting kicked out of the hotel. So she had told them, "Bring me my car." And then 2 hours and they told her that the cops found her that night, and then she said she's been seeing on the news that the security found her, so she still doesn't know. And the friend that left the house with Kenneka, and it reminded me with that of that girl's video, sort of said that was real popular. I forget her name, but the girl who left, she doesn't name her. She said the girl who left the house with Kenneka didn't want them to call her mom. That's why they didn't call right away. And she said that night first they said they left her in the front lobby. This is another sort of crazy point. She said, so when she got there, they had told her they last seen her in the front lobby. And then she said later on in that afternoon that they told her that the last time they seen her was by the hotel door, the hotel room door. So that means, I mean, upstairs are saying it was the last time they seen her, like she went up, because the whole time I've been, everybody I'm sure is wondering why they leave her in the lobby. That never really made sense. So maybe they didn't. And maybe she got on if that's the case, could she have gotten on the next elevator and went down an extra floor or something? She also said that she wants the FBI to get involved, and that the FBI offered to get involved. One of the DJ said this, that the FBI offered to get involved, and that the Rosemont police, turned them down. But yeah, I mean, the Andrew Holmes stuff was probably the most shocking to me. Like, just the way she put him out there. Like, what he must have just been paid off by the hotel, I guess. And that's who hooked her up with this radio station. That's what the DJ said on here. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know. I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. Yeah, a lot of people are telling we're a little bit hard on Jedediah right there. Yeah, I know it's like it's nuts. It's been like a roller coaster of a story. I swear it's like one thing after another. But yeah, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.